Hello, everybody. How y'all doing on this Friday? Yes, I know, very exciting. The weekend is here. For those of you who may be coming into town this weekend, or thinking about maybe coming into town this weekend, if you, I don't know if maybe you might want to see about postponing your plans if you can. We do have a storm system that's coming in. Basically, it's a hurricane or the remnants of, or we might be getting skirted by one or something like that. So yeah, they're predicting, we are under a flash flood watch for right now. That's the main thing that we're going to be having to be watching out for, because we do have a tendency to get flooded very, very easily in this area. Basically, we live in a giant bowl. Surrounded by mountains and live in a big bowl. So yeah, even if it might not be raining down here, if it's raining up in the mountains, especially out there to the west, yeah, definitely all that water just comes flooding right down right at us. So that's the big thing that we have to be worried about around here. I guess apparently there was a little bit of lightning earlier or whatever over there by the airport. I had seen the little notification pop up on my computer. But yeah, that's the big thing that we're having to worry about. I know some people are a little nervous about it and everything. I personally am not, primarily because I'm from the East Coast, especially the South. I spent a couple years in North Carolina. Also spent most of my life in Virginia Beach area. So I'm used to Atlantic hurricanes, which can be pretty fierce. So, and I've been through some whoppers. And then some of them were just like a bad thunderstorm. So no big deal. So yeah, I'm used to a lot more severe weather when it comes to these sorts of storm systems, but we'll see how it works out. I have lived through some of them, like remnants or what have you that have come through here or whatever. It's been no big deal. But this one is probably one of the more quote unquote severe ones that I'm going to be experiencing. So see what happens. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how it's gonna work out. But like I said, my main concern is the flooding. So yeah, we'll see. All right. Also, just to let you know, I already got the new card deck in today. Yay! I know, I've already looked through it and so forth. This one is called the Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be pronouncing this last name correctly. You know what? I'm just going to spell Ayales. Ayales. I'm not too sure, or Ayales. I'm not too sure. Anyway, artwork is by Josephine Clerks. This is what the box looks like. You can find this up on Prime. So yeah, I usually have, like a whole cleansing ritual that I go through. I like to read the guidebook, study the cards and so forth, and also, get to know the deck. And I also like to do a little cleansing thing with having it sit out in the sun and so forth, get that good positive energy and everything. But of course, this weekend it's going to be a little bit more difficult with the storm coming through. So, yeah. But either way, I'll usually like to spend a good week, something like that, getting to know a deck before I actually dive in to start using it. So, I know yesterday I had said either possibly Sunday or Monday, but yeah, definitely, I don't think that's going to happen, especially with the storm coming in. But if you want to check it out, that's it right there. All right. And I also like to let it sit, a new deck sit with me while I'm doing readings. So that way it gets to know how I do readings and so forth. And, we kind of communicate with each other and everything. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into this. And of course, with it being Friday, you know what that means. Messages for the us light workers and light warriors. So I'll be using this deck today. All right, and of course, first up, the Spirit Animal Oracle. Find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. First card from the bottom of the deck, the number 60 card. That's the 60 card. The Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. All right. Take that leap of faith, basically, is what it's telling us. Second card from the top of the deck, the number 64 card. That's the 6-4 card. The Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. We got this card yesterday. So there's something going on. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I know we've gotten it here recently. So anyway, sorry. I know. Sometimes I get some memory lapses. But anyway, yeah. We have something going on, okay, where it might be time for us to take a deep dive and allow that wasp to sting us, okay? All right. Or maybe we might have our head in the clouds a little bit too much or something, especially with this next card, also from the top of the deck, the number 34 card, that's a 3-4 card, the Hummingbird Spirit, be here now, okay? So, yeah. On the one hand, we're being told it's time for a deep dive, time to let things go and so forth. It might sting a little bit and everything, you know, or you might be going through something that is kind of chaotic. You know what? Just be here right now, okay? Do the best that you can to keep staying in the moment, keep yourself positive and so forth, all right? So, yeah. All right, that added up to 5. Definitely all about, you know, that chaos, change, you know, all of it is forcing us to take a deep dive, and it is stinging a little bit, but you know what, hold on tight, folks. All right, just be here right now. All right, like I said, the Light Worker Oracle, excuse me, by Elena Fairchild. First card from the bottom of the deck, the number 41 card. That's a 4-1 card, Spiritual Decree. All right, I'm going to read this to you. I felt it is better to read all of these. You have been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to have happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion? If your answer is yes, then it is time to speak your truth to the universe, decree it, and you shall be it. Okay? Just decree it. All right? All right, second card from the top of the deck, the number 44 card. That's the 4-4 card, 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. All right. When the gift of the 7th ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit your world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes, resonating with high frequency violet light and the Archangel Zadkiel. The 7th ray also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. Seeing why this first spread, it's definitely resonating with our light worker message here. Okay. All right. Last card, also from the top of the deck, the number 42 card. That's a 4-2 card, 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. Okay, and this one is the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge has come to you as a spiritual gift. You are being given the ability to find information you need, understand systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming. You shall sort the truth from the lies and learn what you need to know. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the 5th ray. Okay, and this one here added up to 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So it could, 6 being about the home environment, could be about your actual home, maybe changes, a new beginning for your actual home. Maybe you're going to be experiencing a move, maybe you're accepting a new job that is going to take you out of whatever area that you're living in, or maybe there's changes that are happening with your body. Okay. You know, basically, this is where our spirits live, is our physical bodies. So maybe there's some sort of change that's going to be happening with there. Okay? It's some sort of new beginning. Maybe you're going to start a new diet or something. It could be something very positive, or it could be something one way or another, no matter what it is. is something that's going to be positive. All right. So if you like this message, please hit that like button. Please share. Also, hit those subscribe buttons and notification buttons. Head on over to the blog. You can also do donations now if you want to help keep all this going and everything. Y'all have a great weekend. Talk to y'all Sunday.